So, as you guys walk into the burning streets of Valaaki, people screaming all around you. You guys are running down the side street, down south, towards the church. You guys know Elle and, sorry guys. Elle and Bartholomew, you know you guys have to go south from here to make it to the church. You guys are all about right here. When you guys kind of walk in, you guys can see like there's a group of people kind of standing there. Do you approach?
Perception?
Oh, you can see them. They're not that far away.
Are they at the church or are they like in our way?
What the hell are they doing?
They're all just standing there. And Dragar, you actually notice who it is. It's Lady Fiona Wachter.
Oh, fuck.
And she kind of, her super long, this woman is super tall, dressed in this dark purple leather. She has like an imp tail coming off of this leather outfit. Just big old tits and like these spiky like things protruding almost like vampiric. They look very bat wings and like very demonic. Sitting on top of her shoulder is a purple imp.
That's not the church, right?
No, we're not even anywhere close to the church.
Go around.
Without knowing any of this, my chaotic good nature steps in and I'm like, dude, this is our church.
It's not a church.
It's our church.
It's not a church.
It's Father Lucian.
It's not a church.
Like, fuck these guys.
Okay, you guys see Elle kind of just like panicking over in the back as you guys see, and Bartholomew keeps slapping him. He's like, this isn't the fucking church. You guys see Lady Fiona Wachter kind of like
We run around the building.
Sexily walk up, and she's saying, Dragar,
Damn it.
I'm so happy you survived. She like comes walking closer up to you, and she holds out her hand. Come.
My friend ain't going nowhere with you.
Whose friend is he? And these other men in red robes are following Lady Wachter.
In this exchange,
Oh my god! I have to do everything in here.
So, I want to get completely in front of all 5 of those people and shoot a 15-foot cone of Scorching Ray.
Okay, you guys can see Lady Wachter and Dragar kind of talking, and Elle pushes past everybody and gets about right here. And what do?
I shoot a Scorching Ray blast that's in a 15-foot cone, and it does...
Scorching rays in a cone. It's a target.
Okay, so, Hayden, from now on, when you're casting a spell, I'm pretty good at knowing what the spell's doing shit. You don't have to look them up every time. You're good, don't worry. So you cast a Scorching Ray, and who are you shooting at?
Everybody that I can fit inside that 15.
It's not a cone. It's a target.
So, the wand... What's her name? Lady Fiona?
Yes.
Okay, her and the other 4 minions behind her, I want to hit them all with the 15-foot cone.
Okay, so you have to actually hit Lady Fiona Wachter, so you go ahead and roll an attack.
Okay.
And she obviously sees you coming.
3 rays. It'll hit 3 people.
3 people, not a target cone. It's a 3.
It says 15-foot cone.
That's how people didn't hit the cone. 3
So
people.
hold on, I gotta find it.
Hey, you gotta read this
That.
first.
6 plus 8 is 14.
Okay. So, the first one, you launch at Fiona Wachter with a 14. What do the other 2 blasts fire at?
The other 2 people that she has behind her, the fanatics.
And you launch the other 2 at these 2 cult fanatics? Okay, go ahead and roll 2 more times.
Okay. That one is a 11.
Okay?
That one is a 19.
Okay. You walk up to this tall, sexy-ass bitch, and you start casting these spells. The first one, you caught her not looking at you. She wasn't paying any attention, and blasts right into her. Go ahead and roll damage.
Plus.
we might have to know.
That one's an 8 on her.
Okay, you did 8 damage?
Yep.
Who she was, man.
Yeah, he doesn't understand what's going on at this point, I guess.
Okay.
He's panicking, is what I think is that.
I'm thinking good. I gotta protect the
That's
church.
not even good. We're not the church. We're
I
not.
gotta protect my land.
So it seems like he had a little too many.
Alright. He fucked us.
Okay, so you walk up and blast Lady Fiona Wachter with this fire, and it like scorches up her arm. She doesn't even react. She looks down towards you and lifts up her arm, and you can see this imp kind of like crawl down onto her arm and just launch on top of you. And just this imp just jumps and like entangles itself around you and just like twisting all and like scratching the shit out of you. And then she tries to dominate person you. I need a wisdom save. DC 16.
I still have inspiration, right?
That's a quick question.
What's up?
Hayden, did you do what you did because you're just having like a drunk willy go, or did you have like a thought?
He's drunk. He didn't. He thought we were at the church, even though I told him several times you were not.
17 from the roll. Wisdom save.
Okay.
See what I'm okay. Okay.
Okay, you see Lady Fiona Wachter, and she tries to dominate you, and you see this as this imp is just tearing you to fucking shreds. How do you guys react to this?
I want to cast banishment on Lady Fiona.
We need to get the hell out of here before we end up blowing up half this town.
Okay, Hayden. L, you're gonna go ahead and take 11 damage.
Okay.
You're sitting at 95. Okay. And you cast banishment on her?
Banishment, yep. The charisma save 17.
Are you guys using your spell slots? Don't forget.
Yep. Cast.
Okay, here's her wisdom save. It's gonna be an 18.
Fuck! Barely fucking succeeds.
Barely enough.
Okay, then all of a sudden you guys see that she's obviously getting attacked, and she notices this, and turns and and points towards these cultists who all run up to you guys. Party, how do you guys react to this?
We need to run.
We need to run, yes! We need to run. I thought I could buy some time.
Lead the way. Let's go.
We
Double back around the church. Let's go.
Like, don't you know this lady?
This isn't a... Yeah, she wants the lich spree. I don't. Let's go.
Okay, Dragar, you take off running. Does everyone else follow?
Yeah, sure.
Otherwise, it's your
Yes.
funeral.
I'm gonna use my devil arm real quick and like bitch slap a couple of the red dudes.
Hell yeah, you try to attack some of the cultists?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna do a deck save. What's your DC?
I don't know. These. You don't even roll, bro. Yeah.
What's your DC?
Oh, okay. It's written on your sheet.
Hi, baby. Okay, baby.
Yeah.
What's your DC, Ross?
He's trying to figure it out.
Okay, well they fail. So you just come and just swipe at these things, and you can see that you did a little bit of damage to them. And as you guys take off, Piddlewick follows you. Percy, what do you do?
1 second. Should be on your spell sheet then at the top of the level? And that one? Is there
I
one
cast,
at the top?
after the last of our group is made it away, I cast Produce Flame in an area of brush, right in between the last person, after they move into that way, to keep like a tiny fire to start, to keep the cultists at least momentarily back away, from falling
Okay,
around.
so like this.
Yeah, it's good. Something, yeah. As soon as the last of our group are cast, I cast at it, and then start booking it with the rest, leading them around.
Okay, Percy, what do you do?
Do I see any guards around?
No.
Never mind. I guess I just book it too, yeah. I mean,
Okay, as soon as you follow and dash into follow the group, Dragar launches this like green flame and catches the fire or the bush on fire. Elle and Bartholomew, what do you guys do? You guys can feel them kind of running away.
The party?
Yeah.
So what I do is I look at them, I put my shield under my feet, and I fly towards them.
Okay, nice. So Jacob's shield has the special property of levitation. So that's kind of what he's doing. So you're right here.
And then can I cast a spell once I run a certain amount of distance? If I don't double dash?
Yes.
Okay.
So what spell are you going to cast? And Bartholomew, you actually get 2 attacks of opportunity from this cultist and Lady Fiona Wachter. They both are armed with daggers, and they both swing at you.
Cool. And I'll cast Arms of Hadar to like at their feet to try and like trip up the cultist.
Oh shit! So that natural 20, I
1 second, Jacob. 1 second, Jacob. Okay, Strahd. So you cast Arms of Hadar, and you like kind of trap all of their legs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just roll some keys.
And so I'll go ahead and give them disadvantage. And so those first ones actually miss. And Bartholomew, you get to run off, and you actually you get about there on your shield. You feel 2 swipes coming at you, but they were stopped short from some crazy demonic looking shadow arms. Elle, what do you do?
I cast invisibility.
Okay, you cast invisibility.
And then I start running with the group.
Okay, you get 2 attacks of opportunity. Actually, you get 3. So
I have disadvantage because it's invisible.
they literally you cast it right in front of them, so they know right where you're standing.
Gotcha.
Invisible. Slice. Yeah, like.
Okay, so that's gonna be 13.
Miss.
Okay, they all swing at you and miss. The 13 was the highest.
And I double dash and follow the party.
Okay, since you can't dash because you use your invisibility spell. Okay, so you guys get about right here, and you guys are like around this. What do you guys do around, or like on your other side? You guys can see that there's a swarm of vampires down here. You guys can see these these vampires.
Is
Would
there
I
a stick
know
laying
the
around?
way to like the woods to get to the church or whatever the fuck that place is? You know, the place around us?
You would know where it is.
You know, Jacob, that first off, Valaaki is walled, so you can't like cut across at all. You have to go down the streets, and you know that the church is south from
Like,
here.
take the back roads or back streets to know the place to like to avoid big areas.
There's alleys, but like I said, it doesn't like it doesn't really work like that.
Okay.
You know you have to
So-
go south from here.
I'm gonna leave the party then because I know where the fuck to go best. I'm gonna lead them to where the best road is.
Then I catch up. I'm like, are you guys just gonna attack more random people?
That wasn't me. I tried to help. He's rash. He doesn't think with his head.
We must save the church. Like, dude, we've gotta save the church.
Well, like, you don't even know if they were bad guys or good guys. You just attacked. Like, what if they were gonna help?
Like, dudes, they're fucking vampires.
No, those were people. Those were humans. They were just
We don't know that. We think they're vampires.
You actually know that was Lady Wachter. She's like a noble of the city of Valaaki.
You
I
just
never-
before, James. We didn't know that.
yeah.
To be fair,
Yeah,
that's
you-
true, but it kind of just clicked. You guys reacted so fast. You guys just now realized that was Lady Fiona Wachter.
You're all.
You attacked the noble.
Like, dude, I care about the kids.
Oh fuck! I activate my boots of speed in that moment. Doubling my. I'm like, which way do we go, Holy Man? Because I'm gonna have to barrel through everybody for us to get there. Now that you've pissed off the entire town.
You also know where to go, Dragar. You guys have actually been everywhere in this city, so you know that you have to go south as well.
Okay, so I guess we're gonna. What I guess I'll do is I'll try to take our group, lead to the corner, where we were, away, trying to avoid the vampire spawn as much as possible to the left.
Is right.
So you want to head towards this way?
Yes, as long as where we're hidden, and then we're gonna basically have to end up doing this as a dash / frickin' gauntlet style.
Okay, you guys see Dragar like sprint across and run to the other side to this other house.
This is gonna be very hard. What we're about to do. I can provide distraction if you guys can lead the way. If you need to run as a group, because they're gonna catch up. And you've already pissed off the cultists, so we need to figure this out.
No.
Can I turn and cast daylight on where they're about
You're
to start coming?
invisible. Daylight does not.
And they're human beings!
Those aren't. The vampire down on the lower
He said I turned and cast daylight.
Yeah.
On a certain point.
Okay.
Right, you can see.
So you guys see Elle kind of say, "I got this, guys," and turn around, and you guys just see this blast of energy of light just like expel from right about here. Everyone just kind of staring at this man, and Lady Walker actually reaches out with disgust and launches her imp onto Elle again and starts ripping at your face. How do you react?
With that, I'm still invisible, right?
No, you're not, because you can't spell.
A spell doesn't reveal me, but a
It
basic
does.
attack does.
Spell does. Spell reveals you.
Spell reveals me.
Yes.
Yep. And so your invisibility is broken, and this imp comes flying at your face, and you're gonna go ahead and take 14 damage. So you're at 81.
Stop doing things. Stop.
I turn around. Pull a healing potion.
1 second, Trevor. How do you react to that, Elle?
Let's see. Well, let me see if I can go invisible again.
You can't!
She's looking right at you.
Well, with that,
You can't go invisible.
I have 3rd level spells that I haven't used yet.
She sees you trying to cast a spell, and she says, "Enough, you foolish human." And she counter spells whatever you're trying to cast. And now you're out of spell slots, I believe.
No, I still have 3 level 3 spells. I've only been using ones and twos.
Okay. And so she countered your thing. This imp rips you to shreds. And did you take that 13 damage?
Yep. Wait, 13? I thought it took 14.
14, sorry.
Yep. Okay, so
Okay, and that's your turn. So party, what do you guys do? Dragar ran across. Percy, what do you do?
I know what I'm doing.
Stop doing things.
Callan, what do you do?
I'm making a beeline straight to where I think is like the haystacks and the forest, and I'm just gonna keep going that way.
Okay,
telling the group where I'm going.
So like right about here, Callan?
A little bit lower, like right where the hay bale's at. They were bush.
Parallel to me, James, but closer to the edge.
Right
Yeah,
here?
they went right there.
I thought that was a dead end.
And then I tell everybody where I'm going, and
Yeah, this is a house, guys.
yeah, okay, so that's a house. Yeah, so I'm on that corner of the house, and then I tell the group, I'm like, follow me, and we're gonna leave, and then we'll figure it out from there.
Okay, Percy, what do you do?
I suppose I follow.
Okay.
That's a house that we encountered right there? 'Cause it doesn't look like anything.
It looks like haystacks.
Yeah, it looks like
That's a house?
Yeah, this is a house.
Okay. I'll Eldritch blast a hole into the house,
Uh-huh.
and sneak into the house like that.
Okay, and you guys just see Percy walk into the side of this fucking house. Trevor, what do you do?
I turn around, pop a healing potion, and I walk up to Lady.
They're vampires.
Lady
Why are
Valentine,
we?
and I'm like, "Here for your trouble."
all these
We were
people,
trying to
we're not
sneak
gonna
into
win.
I know that. That's why I said I was going to.
Okay, none of them heard a word. Nobody even knew you were talking. You need to speak up, Trev. Like, you need to lean up. If you're going to talk that quiet in roleplay, I love it. You just need to be in the mic, because I can't even hear you, dude. Like, you need to speak up. You're too far away. You're way down here, and you're, like, role-playing. You're, like, barely quiet. Can you guys even hear me right now? Exactly. See? Nobody can even hear that I'm talking. So you need to, like, lean up, okay? Okay, Trev?
I guess I
Okay,
just go with
did
the
you guys hear Trev?
No, What do you say?
Repeat yourself, Trev.
I guess I run up with the group.
Okay.
Okay, so Trev was gonna do something, but yeah, I guess he's not gonna do anything. So you just run up to this house. You see a hole in the wall. Do you follow Percy? Percy went into the hole in the wall. He blasted a hole in the side of the wall.
No.
Okay, you get about right there. Elle, what do you do?
What did he want to do?
Catching up with the party. I'm like, alright, I'm just gonna turn around.
Okay, you dash, and you hear Fiona walk there. Get back here, coward! Okay, Bartholomew, what do you do?
So, I run forward my 30 feet,
Uh-huh.
and then I turn and I cast Hollow, which turns any 60 feet around me to hollow ground.
Okay.
Oh,
The extra I put onto it is
So you guys just see the cleric run up and bless the ground. And
and
this,
I add silence to it, which means no sound can affect anything around us for 60 feet. And this is permanent. It's a permanent spell.
you said this
So
is hollow?
anything cannot be said. No sound come out. Hollowed. My only faithful spell slot used because of you, motherfucker.
I'm so confused.
Okay, so Celestials, Elementals, Fae, Fiends, and Undead can't enter this area.
Yeah.
You can bind an extra effect to the area, and you choose Silence. So now, as you guys are like crunching through the leaves and stuff, this burst of like bright light emanates from the ground that you guys can see the cleric kind of touch, and everything just gets completely silent. And okay, what do you guys do? You guys are all about here. The vampires stay there, and you can see this that they have like a group of commoners kind of trapped down here on this like sub little spot down here. And Callan, you actually can see them over here.
Okay. I'm gonna Pedalic go in the building with Percy.
Okay. And what do you do?
Because our group's not saying some werewolves.
I love you. I don't want any candy. What do you do, Callan?
I'm gonna keep going further around the house, kind of where, keep going lower around the house. Yeah, drag him down as far as I can.
Right about
there.
here?
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
Behind the books. Without saying anything. I'm just gonna chill there for a second, and I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do.
Okay, Dragar, what do you do?
Right now, I think I'm going to do this. I'm just going to keep where I'm at, and I'm just go in the house. Can we see through the house? If we're on the inside of the house.
You cannot see. You can see a little bit of the vampires down here, and you can see the cultists over here. And as you're kind of turning around and like examining everywhere, the cultists are just following you guys.
Yeah, we need to keep moving around. So follow.
These
Callan,
guys
yeah.
actually dash and get right up on your grill.
So we need to kill them or run.
Actually, he would come after you probably.
Yeah.
And she's going to get about right here and cast a spell onto Elle, and she's going to try to dominate person again. Wisdom save, Elle.
Okay. Wait, can she do that if she can't speak? Is that a verbal thing? Can she, does she say words? If she can't say words, she can't cast a spell.
Let me see. Because she just points to you and casts the spell. Let me see if it's verbal. It's verbal and somatic, so that means she can just use her arm and she points towards you and tries to dominate you. Wisdom save.
18.
Okay, you succeed again. And that is their turn. Dragar, what did you just stand there?
No, I'm going around the house with Talon, like I said, because apparently.
Do you dash?
No, I don't need to dash. I'm out. My
Okay, you're right here.
No, I'm. My speed's doubled, so I can go.
Oh, because your boots, correct. So you were get about. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You get about right here, and you have one more action. You can see a group of vampire right over here. Vampires, and they're actually facing towards a taller vampire who is dressed in this dark red cloak. Callan, you see this as well.
Okay. Am I up? Never mind.
Yeah, I'm done. That's it for my turn.
L, it is your turn.
Okay. Well, I'm not there.
You are in the fuck position.
Yep, and then these cultists are going to run up too. And they get about right here. And as you're kind of sort of just getting surrounded, L, you guys see a bunch of spears come flying off. You guys see 6 spears come flying towards you guys.
Good question. Does the vampire react to the cultist?
No. She does not.
So, I'm going to use my... Use my sorcery points to regain spell slots.
Okay.
I have 4 sorcery points, and they gain 4 spell slots. I'm going to do 2 first level and 2 second level spell slots. That's what I want back.
Okay, so that's your reaction. You just kind of focus and you regain spell slots as these fucking javelins. 2 of them pierce, and one of them pierces into your shoulder. The other one barely nicks you right across your leg. The other javelins kind of plunge and like up towards the top of you. The volley was placed right about here. Okay, you're gonna go ahead and take 20 damage from these javelins that are now sticking out of you, El. Okay, Bartholomew, it is your turn. You guys got like surrounded by these cultists, and they're just swarming L.
Right.
I have an idea. And this is going to be the only way to save the group now because...
It's Bartholomew's turn. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What I want to do is I want to run my 30 feet. I'm gonna use my 30 feet movement.
Okay, where do you go?
I want to run around the house. I just want to fucking dodge all the. I want to fucking get out of here.
This way?
Yep.
Okay, so this guy's, you're gonna try to, like, you run towards this cultist. He's like facing L, so you're like at his back. Roll a dexterity check to see if you can like dodge this dude, or if you just run into him.
12.
Natural 20. This thing easily just sees you coming, and dude, he just puts out his fucking elbow and just clotheslines you with your fucking elbow and just cracks you across the head.
On the ground?
No, but he just damn near skull bashes you with his elbow.
I'm gonna like look at him. I'm gonna grab his head and cast Vampiric Touch.
All right, you take 12 damage first. Then you're kind of dazed, and you try to cast Vampiric Touch. Did you take 12 damage?
I did.
You are at 74.
At 66.
Okay, 66. I must have missed one. Thank you for being honest. Okay. Bartholomew, you just went. You're right about there. Okay, it's...
Vampiric Touch first. Vampiric Touch.
Yeah, what'd you do with the Vampiric Touch?
I want the guy that's skull cracked me. I want to grab his head and Vampiric Touch him.
Restart, please.
I mean, melee spell attack. Melee spell attack.
Okay, yep, roll attack.
Ooh, shit. 19.
Yep, that's a hit. Roll attack. Roll damage.
Was it 3?
Okay, Percy, what do? You just plunged into this house. You guys can actually see that the vampire and these werewolves, they actually go south and they leave.
Okay. What?
No.
Percy, what do you do?
It's like Jake was trying to tell me something. What?
Why do you have the big vampire?
Oh, okay.
She just left. That's what I just said.
You know, they're just.
You need to call them. Okay. So I'm in the house. Can I like, is there like a window or somewhere I can see all those cultists?
Yeah, you're like kind of creeping through the house and you get about to like the front and you can see that they're like right next to this house.
Okay, so I was thinking, if possible, combining my bonus action of a cantrip with a main action of a spell
Okay.
to Eldritch Blast a large chunk of the wall, and then telekinesis combined with Eldritch Blast to like squash pancake all of the cultists between the wall I'm blasting off into the other house to like sandwich them.
Which is currently on fire.
Right.
So you go ahead and roll an attack, and I'm gonna give them a dex save, see if they can dodge it, because you definitely blast right. You're not that far. You know what I mean?
A 20, not natural.
Oh shit. Ooh, one got a natural 1. Oh, so you actually do this crazy blast. What was your roll?
It was a 20, not natural.
Damn, they actually all fail. All 5. You just see this. Go ahead and describe what happens.
So as I'm in the house, I find a good window, and I kind of see a good chunk of wall that I think would like kind of be big enough, you know, kind of like the whole side of the house. And as I'm like preparing, I kind of like mentally focus, summon up a large Eldritch Blast, put it right into the middle of the wall to like break off a huge piece. And then once it's blasted off, I direct it with like telekinesis, and then like use like the force of the blast to like fuel it into them and just fucking blast them into the burning house.
Damn. And you just hear human screams as they fall into this crashing, burning building as this whole burning just collapses into smoke and flames.
Nice.
Okay. Trevor, what do you do?
Whoa, what about the vampires again?
That's why I said I think they left with the wolves.
Yeah, Percy, before you blasted it, you actually saw the vampires and the werewolves leave.
Okay.
Trevor, what do you do?
I am going to go inside of this house.
Uh-huh.
Find
Yeah,
Percy.
so things
Yep.
became
So,
I was about ready to like shoot light at those vampires.
I was
and then
gonna
turn
kind
into
of
a bear
Guys.
and run away.
Sorry.
tell him to. I don't remember what I was gonna say.
Okay, Percy, Trevor like awkwardly walks up to you and like doesn't really quite know what to say.
Percy's not
And he's just awkwardly standing there. Okay, Kellen and Dragar, what do you guys do? Kellen, you're kind of peeking around and you guys see that these vampires left.
Are the commoners just still staying there like a bunch of little panicked crybabies?
Yeah, they're all kind of just cowering. Kellen, what do you do?
I had a plan, but now the vampires and all that are gone. So
I run to the people while still being concealed by brush, and I'm like, I run to the nearest people, like, run. You stay here, they'll just slaughter you. Run.
I'm gonna go around the house now that the vampires are gone. I'm gonna go around.
This way?
Yeah. No, the opposite way.
This way.
No, up.
This way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Circle back and then peek around within eye distance, kind of like peeking around the building
Uh-huh.
to look at who's all still there, and then I'm gonna just cast Banishment on Lady Fiona.
Okay, you try to cast Banishment. Use a spell slot.
Yeah. Okay.
Charisma save.
I burned the house down.
Yeah, it doesn't work. It's 6.
It's a charisma
Well-
save. It's your DC.
Oh, my DC, so it's 17.
All right, she got a 19. She succeeds.
Okay. Yeah, that didn't work. So, that's all I had planned.
All right, what does Piddlewick do?
Piddlewick is going to shoot a dart through the hole in the wall at the closest cult fanatic next to one of the good guys that's on our team. I'm
Oh.
sorry.
Okay, go ahead and roll attack.
What about a question for me? What?
Just wait till
It's a 4. I rolled a 4.
you and me killed a lot of the cultists with you elders blasting them into the house I burned down unintentionally.
Trevor, what are you doing, dude? Organizing? Why don't you come up here and pay attention? You don't need to be organizing your papers right now.
Okay, what did he ask me?
He was just gonna, Trey Ford was gonna come up nervously and stand next to you or some shit.
Yeah, he didn't know what to say, so he just kind of stuttered to himself and awkwardly stood next to you.
Alright, he's a little panicked
Got
right
it,
now.
got
The
it.
city's overrun by monsters.
Understand.
Okay, and so yeah, Percy or the yeah, because you're in. Are you in Baron form?
Okay, cool. Just calm down, little man.
You are in Baron form.
You threw me off with that.
Haha. I need to like save that one. Okay. So, what was your dart?
I rolled a 4.
Okay, you miss. Go ahead and roll 1d100.
Oh, that's right, because it's that crazy magic shit.
Yeah, well, that's what happens to you experiment.
10%.
10? Oh, damn. So actually, as you like launch this dart, it actually like splits into 2, and a magic missile comes flying out of it and plunges into the cult fanatic. Go ahead and roll 1d4. And it actually, you do it like perfectly to where like it goes right into his fucking ear and just completely just slams right into his skull, and this cult fanatic just drops.
Yeah, I rolled a 2.
Nah, we killed him.
So what happened to the vampires?
They left.
They got bored waiting for something to happen. So
Wait, they just left though?
Yep, they ran off.
subjugate somewhere else in town. I'm sure it's going to backfire on us later.
Okay.
Whatever happened to those commoners when I told them to get the frick out of here before they get rounded up again?
Yeah, all these commoners scattered and just ran off into the city.
Okay,
So you saved 10 commoners.
Nice.
Well, I'm about to kill a lot more probably. So at least it's a little good things I can do with it.
So there's 30 commoners in total, and if you save all of them, something cool will happen.
Yeah, something cool or something. Haha.
Okay,
You know.
so what do you guys do?
I say we keep pressing
making
through
our
the
way
town.
downtown.
Okay, Elle, it is your turn.
Okay.
Oh wait, look. No, I forgot. I forgot he was in danger.
Yeah, it's all good. You guys kind of just gather right about here, and now it's Elle's turn.
Okay.
Where's the up?
Oh man, this is hard. Do I have the Baron lady right on me?
The lady.
Lady Wachter?
Yep.
Yes, she's kind of, let me zoom in a little bit. All right, right there. So she's off to, like, to the side of you. You're basically swarmed by cultists.
So I yell to everyone else in the party. I'm like, "Gather troops! It's time to fight!" And I cast Shatter again, which does.
Motherfucker! Want to kill me?
Jacob, I don't think you're in its line of
It's a
sight.
10-foot
Oh,
radius.
well, he's right on the edge of it.
I was gonna radius are dying.
Yeah, I know
Yep,
he's
that's
still...
you. You're definitely in it. So I'm going to need a con save from you, Bartholomew.
Fucker! Stop trying to kill me! 20.
Oh yeah.
20? All right, you succeed. You take half damage. Roll damage. It's 3d8 thunder damage.
So is
The diamond one.
They all failed.
They all failed too. So everyone takes full damage. Besides you, you take half. Bartholomew.
11.
11 damage.
Yep.
Okay.
That rules.
Okay, is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Bartholomew, what do you do?
I'm running for my life.
You take off?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so you guys just see Bartholomew take off. Where do you go, Bartholomew? You're just ditching your friend?
I'm heading to where the rest of the party ran. I saw them run off. I'm heading towards them.
Okay, so you just ditch your pal and you run off. You go this way?
Several times today. Fuck him.
I see him run the corner, so I use my boots of speed to run full speed. Dash.
Yeah.
You can get all the way up there, Dragar.
Yes, a full speed dash, and I try with my bonus action, since I use my action to dash with full speed. Yeah. I frickin' ram the cultists that are swarming him.
Damn.
Give us a chance to get away. Let's go!
Damn. Okay, so roll strength. Damn. You just come in and blast these cultists.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Wait, 4, 8. Yeah, 12.
No.
Okay, so the first one right here dodges out of the way, but these other two you fucking blast, and actually you go ahead and roll damage as you knock these two like way flying off into the wall of the city.
What am I rolling, James?
Like 2d8?
Or
Yeah.
D6? 2d8.
Yeah, plus your strength.
Fuck you.
Dragar just come in and like warthog knocks these fools flying.
Oh my god.
Sorry, yeah.
Please come up here, big boy. Are you bored? You're bored? The Battle of Valaaki, you're bored.
14 damage, James. I don't know.
Okay.
I grab, and then I'm like, let's go, and then we run off. But before I do, I look at Lady Walker and be like, you don't get this lich, and then we continue running away.
She just stares at you longingly.
I don't want her dead, because I could use her to help me deal with this lich later, but I don't need her killing my group.
She actually speaks to you telepathically, Dragar, as you guys lock eyes. And she says, "His spirit is in the graveyard. You've done what you've been asked for, champion of Azalin." And she kind of turns and starts walking away. And she disappears.
I don't want her dead right now. I might need her later on to deal with this frickin' thing on my arm. So.
And these cultists, they take off as well. They run away.
I just roar because I'm getting pissed off. Like,
Dragar just roars. Okay.
All right, go back to the group.
All right, what do you guys do? You guys convene?
Yeah.
Yo.
Don't
All right, you guys convene. What do you guys do?
I said,
You run towards the church.
All right, you guys just all take off and head south. That is when this swarm of bats kind of just like comes into view on the other sides of the other sides of this fucking building, and it's this huge swarm of bats. There's like probably 40 or 50, and it like coalesces down and forms this being right in front of you guys.
And here we go. I'm excited. I hope you're all ready, because we're about to get in it.
fingers crossed, it's not Strahd.
And this form sits there, and you can see that it's kneeling as this form of bats slowly coalesces into this human and takes a material form as it's this girl. Why is it like so far away?
It's so far away.
It's this female. She's probably about 5'7", and she has this badass mask on, and she looks like this. And she's just kind of standing there, and like I said, she's kind of short, and she's just glaring at you with this skull mask, and she's just standing there. "I am Volenta. My husband is attacking the church as we speak. He spoke to me of you, and it is my job to keep you here."
How about you don't?
Shut up. David does not cast actual sunlight.
How about you don't, my dear? How about you let us go in exchange for something that you might
Is
want?
there any like twigs laying around?
Yeah, you grab a twig.
Trust
I
keep telling you it does not work against undead.
Trefor kind of walks off and grabs a twig
And sharpens it
and starts putting his knife to it. She kind of turns and looks and walks over here a little bit.
Did she react to what I said at all?
No. My husband, has told me to destroy all of you. And she kind of like stands there and just blasts an eldritch blast at you, El. I need a dex save.
For you, Hayden.
Dex
save.
Exactly.
Come on. There you go. Come on.
Okay.
Shit.
There you go.
Oh!
Alright, she rolled like shit. What's your dex save?
4.
Damn, she actually beat you. So she actually blasts you right into the Baron. And you're going to go ahead and take 6 damage. The Baron, you go ahead and take 3 damage.
Okay.
Alright, so seeing this vampire lady, I've been preparing for this for months, because I know I've heard tales about the story of vampires and undead and shit like that. So what I do is I look at her and I cast create water.
Okay.
And we're just surrounded by water. I
Okay.
believe it's 40 gallons or something crazy like that.
Yeah, and you just splash a shit ton of water on her.
And then I want to cast Bliss on the water.
Damn, and you guys just see, damn, actually, so go ahead and use your spell slots.
I'm using my spell slots.
Okay, you actually see he just summoned all of this fucking water, and before it even touches her, this blessed, she quickly forms into a shit ton of bats and just explodes into a horde of bats and flies off into the night.
And I guess we keep pressing.
One more time, I'm going to party and say, "Look at that kind of thing."
I was like, can we contain the water? Do we have anything to contain some of that water with? We can use.
No, it's all on the ground now. There's just a big puddle now there.
Well, it's still blessed, isn't it?
Yes, it's blessed water.
Oh, do we have anything, jugs or containers on our person we can use to seal it? Like maybe in the little bottles or.
I'm going to take a mouthful of water and hold it in my mouth until I see an undead.
Okay. And do you guys head south?
Yeah?
Yep, the mouthful of water.
Okay, and you guys head south to the town square.
Hey, before we leave, I wanted to edge my weapons in the water for at least 30 seconds.
Okay, and you kind of soak your weapons in blessed holy water, Dragar. Hell yeah.
I mean, that's the best thing I could think of.
Okay. Allow me to place your minis. When you guys come up to the town square, there are a bunch of vampires roaming the streets of the city. Do you guys press on? Or do you guys try to kind of fight these things? There's fucking people everywhere. Like I said, there's people being dragged out of their fucking buildings. Wolves are ripping children and male and like adults alike just apart. This whole city is complete chaos. All of the buildings are on fire.
Where are we
I
at?
draw my silver sword.
You guys are like about here. Let me show you Valaaki, just so that we're on the same page too. So you guys went down south, and now you guys are like in the middle of the city. All you have to do is you guys are at N2 right now. You guys started up here at the north gate. You guys ran down Walker Street, and now you're in the town square. You guys know that you have to head to N1 to get to the church.
Right.
So
Yeah, I'm with the part of like, we must get to the church.
So you know that you have to head west from here.
Yes, I'm only guide in the church. Fuck these people. They were not faithful to the word of light, the morning God.
He says, fuck these people, even though I'm trying to save the church.
You asshole.
What?
Freaking paladin.
Okay.
What?
Are you guys just taking off, or are you guys like kind of
Whoa.
checking everything
Wait.
out?
Drone's kind of like debating.
Yeah, we're still trying to decide.
Like, if you're, like, priest and stuff, shouldn't you want to save
I'm
those
just like,
people?
They were not faithful to our Lord. They resigned to die. They chose
be
that
quiet.
fate.
Do you even know them?
No, that's why they never died. They did not go to the church. They did not pray. They never had
If I
faith.
knew them, they would be church attenders.
Mm-mm. They chose their fates.
I'm like,
They
well,
looked listen to our town.
isn't it like less vampires and werewolves if we save them? Because otherwise they get turned?
doesn't matter. As long
All
as
of
we're
this is
saving
the church
civilians.
right now. We have to get to the church.
Okay.
Fine.
I mean,
You
I
can go to the
personally don't have
church,
a stake in
but
this match, so.
Go.
What did you say, Trevor?
you can go to the church if you want to, but I'm gonna stay and save every civilian.
Yeah.
Boom. All right.
I-
Hard gold.
I'm not someone bad and that's gonna let everyone die. I'm someone that likes to keep someone alive.
Right about here, I have this awesome speech coming out of the boy. You guys, I need a perception check from all of you guys.
Callan's like, I don't give a shit.
That's what
You don't give a shit?
That's what Callan said.
Callan's like, I don't give a shit. About
Okay, Callan, you
16.
everybody, actually, don't worry about the roll perception. It's pretty obvious. On the other side of these werewolves and vampires and shit, and second off, you can see that same vampire lady kind of just like walking, strutting her stuff throughout the city, and everybody, you guys can see that the vampires actually go this way and they continue and go left when you guys walk in here.
James,
What?
just before she gets out of line of sight, I cast Moonbeam on her.
No, as soon as you guys ran into here, you guys saw her leaving.
Okay, so never mind then. We keep chasing the horde of the vicious things. Run to the now. I guess we tell the people to run out, leave the city. I guess.
I run up into like where that well is, and I say, "Everyone, get out!"
Run, you fools.
No, that's not discreet or nothing, kiddo.
Okay, and as you guys are kind of studying everything around, I'm not going to put up because there's just imagine there's way too many minis right now. A huge fucking crash breaks through the wall down here, through the town wall, and just a shit ton of zombies come piling in and just explode this whole fucking wall. They just come swarming in. There's gotta be a fucking 100. You guys have to get the fuck out of here right now. All of these zombies have these crazy like dark shadow tattoo on all of their foreheads. They're definitely different from the zombies that you guys fought at the northern gate, which is definitely crazy. You guys are kind of just standing there, and all of these fucking swarm, dude, faster. It's like a fucking tidal wave, and all of these zombies just come crashing into the city, and it's super fucking weird. They come like they're like rolling and running into the buildings and shit, and like they get about right here to you guys, and they all just split like a fish, like a school of fish. They go perfectly around you guys and just continue off into the city, and they just start wreaking havoc into the city. It's very weird. They like avoid you guys.
Oh, strange! I thought we were all gonna die.
And then the horde is just gone.
James, at that moment,
Guys, something's happening, and I
I
think
cast
God might
protection
be.
of good and evil around the party.
Yeah, there's a bunch of undead coming at us. I'm just gonna cast Turn Undead.
They went.
around.
they went wrong. Don't waste your spells.
Okay, you use a spell slot and you use Turn Undead, and now
Feature of the cleric class. I can use it to 5 times a day.
okay, you use one of those and you use Turn Undead, and not only do they split around you, but like some that are coming close up towards you, Bartholomew, they specifically avoid you and like start climbing over the fucking wall and shit. Like you know, in like World War Z when they like all crash into a wall and then they all start climbing on top of each other.
Yeah.
It's basically like that. It's like a wall of fucking nothing but corpse and death and decay as it continues northward towards the city and kind of spreads out throughout the city.
James, as soon as the horde passed us, I looked down at my arm. Did I notice anything when the horde went around us?
Yes. You actually notice that when the horde is around you, the eyes glow red, and it's kind of weird, but every once in a while when you move your hand in a certain direction, the eyes glow red. You definitely notice that right now.
I was like, well, that's gonna be useful, maybe. So let's keep moving towards the church, and away we go.
All right, and you guys all dash left towards the church, correct?
Did any of the civilians hear what I said?
Yes, towards the church like I intend to do the first time I said it.
You know what Trevor said?
After Trevor ran up and yelled out his speech towards the well, did you want them to get into the well or just scatter?
Scatter.
Is there a way for them like to get outside of the village through the well?
No, it's just a well.
Oh, that was a good idea, though. I like that.
So, You guys saved another 10, so you have saved 20 out of 30 so far. Good job.
Hey.
As we cut over to the church. Actions have consequences.
I know that you do, and I didn't think you'd get this sauce, but he's been on keto, so he hasn't been drinking for a while.
Hell yeah. Let's see if you guys survive.
I wanted to survive, but fucking Aiden keeps killing us. Take me to Lily's steak.
Yeah.
This
This is like the final boss. This is the vampire lord. This is the dread lord.
Wait, no shit.
Yeah. So.
Is it the lady or the guy?
Huh?
Is it the lady that we've been fighting or the guy?
You will see.
Yeah. So the fuck card.
Not gonna lie. I'm 6 shots deep into whiskey, 12 beers in.
Told you to slow down.
I know it.
I think Hayden's too gone.
Well, let's see if he survives.
I'll do it. Don't think I won't.
I'm not holding back.
You're not. That's the problem.
Wait, we just have to.
I do not hold back. It is not a concept in my vocabulary.
Are we at the church and a bunch of things happen?
Nothing's happened. I've been waiting for us to convene.
Okay, we're convened.
All right, Trevor, get up here. Before there's some child abuse on record right now.
No, whatever.
He's just dogging.
Okay. All right. As you guys run up the church, the town of Valaaki burning all around you,
Oh no.
a voice from the shadow speaks. You! What have you brought into my home? Pathetic dogs dragging unwanted bones to their master. You all whirl about and face the direction from which the familiar voice comes, and a tall man with strong features floats 15 feet in the air. His long red and black cloak billow in the wind. His eyes are dark and hypnotic, like deep pools with subtle reflections of red light. His fingers are long and thin, with sharp nails. He's dressed in a rich black clothing and wears a medallion with a large red stone around his neck. I congratulate you all for briefly escaping my prison. Something I have attempted and faced and failed for 400 years. He looks up at the moon as if contemplating something. A dark red light fills and clings and grasps with its disgusting death claws all around you. Right there, I need a perception check from the Baron.
Okay. Well, where'd my dice go? Ah!
Oh no!
5.
Fuck!
I perceive nothing.
Baron.
Except that the paladin seems kind of wasted, though.
A little bit!
Okay,
Dang.
everyone rein it in. All of a sudden, 2 fangs sink themselves right into the back of your neck, Baron.
What, me?
Yep.
Oh, well, Entropic Ward, he has disadvantage. Huh? Ah.
Disadvantage? So it's a strength.
Okay. So I at least can react to it with disadvantage.
Yeah, he comes up and he's trying to grapple you.
Oh, oh god damn it. Damn it.
I have disadvantage.
I rolled a 1, dude. Doesn't matter.
You rolled a natural 1?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Okay, so you guys don't see this, but he would have. Wait, natural 1. If you wouldn't have rolled a natural 1, dude, I would have failed.
The vampire son, isn't it?
Yep. So you guys all see quickly the Baron kind of standing there, and you guys all hear like a scrape of gravel as Doru, the vampire spawn from the way at the beginning, from the church, leaps himself onto the Baron and plunges his fucking fangs right into the Baron's neck and starts gulping from his fucking neck.
You fucking brat! As I rush to try and
Wait,
pull the brat.
am I close enough to use my whip to whip around his neck and yank him off?
Yeah, everybody 1 second. Dealing damage.
Can I react?
Yes.
I had a really metal idea.
Okay, but you take 14 damage.
Okay.
And he gains 14 life.
With his full health with an extra 14 temporary hit points.
Okay. Okay.
So what are you at, Percy?
Me? I have 81 minus 25. I don't do math well, so I'm in like the 60 range.
You're at 56.
Yeah.
And out of Baron.
Yeah, and I need a con save from you real quick. See if you can maintain the Baron form.
Okay.
Oh, it's a 9.
All right. Your concentration is broken, my friend.
Okay, I have a really sweet idea though to mess this fool up.
I got one too, so when's my turn this time?
Oh, you won't even get a chance, son!
Okay, so 1 second, because your Baron form is broken as this vampire like sinks its teeth onto you. He like is grabbing onto you as you guys all kind of like turning, and you guys see this vampire just attached onto the fucking Baron. The Doru reaches over and grabs your bag of holding, rips it off of you, and launches it towards Strahd.
Oh, he doesn't. What? I'm not throwing my bag.
Spilling its contents across right about here.
Well, then he just fucked up, because what spills out of there is a goddamn fully grown werewolf that I've been corrupting his fucking brain the whole time. And so that he stays only in wolf form, and he's been feeding on flesh. And so he's a psycho ravaged werewolf he just let out of there.
What else rolls out of the bag?
Fucking 3 different kinds of bodies that I've been collecting.
You fucking
About 10 different brains, I think, that I was collecting.
God damn it, dude.
Some other organs. And
so just this mass of death and decay, and a few of the bodies are actually completely like just a bunch of bones that the werewolf has been feeding off of. Go ahead if you want to describe like how you got this wolf to them, catch them up.
So in the very beginning, we like ended up coming across a pup that was like a werewolf pup. So I ended up taking it in under my care / care with bunny ears. And so while I kept him in my bag of holding, everyone kept asking me like, "Oh, what about your werewolf? What about your werewolf?" And I was like, "He's fine. I'm taking care of it." I've been feeding him human body parts the whole time.
Jesus Christ.
And I've been corrupting his brain so he only stays in wolf form, so he doesn't think he's human at all. And now he's loose.
Shot's just gonna snap his
Yes. And on his arm, you actually see a bracer of metal kind of on his arm.
Yeah.
When he kind of fully like forms out of the bag.
Okay. And Strahd, one second. Sinks his teeth into Percy's neck and flings the bag of holding towards Strahd, spilling its contents. Strahd levitates down and grabs the holy symbol of Ravenkind and wraps it in a cloth and pockets it with a toothy smile.
I forgot about that. Yeah, that too.
He says, "Bow before Lord Strahd von Zarovich and yield all that I command." And he kind of like slices his fingers like across, and like you hear a with the wind. And he's like kind of floating there, and he points towards you, Dragar. "Give me the house of that impudent lich. He was my slave in the past, and he shall be again." And he's kind of levitating towards you. He gets He gets right up to you. And
turn into a bear, a cave bear, and swipe at him with claws. Boom.
Okay, you morph into a bear, and you slash at him.
Dragar, you're just gonna die.
Go ahead and roll attack. Roll attack,
Dragar.
Dragar.
That once.
Yeah.
You're just gonna die like he did.
A 19.
Nice.
All right, that's a hit. Roll damage.
Yeah, I got a
You
funny.
didn't magic straight. That's fine if we continue. So
I know, I need to
damage,
look up.
we're gonna call it 2d6.
2d6, okay, that's fine. I
So
got them
we'll
right
do
here.
That's what it is
For a
bears.
bear, it's fine, doesn't matter. In the moment, 2, 3,
Plus your strength of a bear 5.
5, 6, 7, 8. Plus
Okay.
I begin to rage.
All right, pause. You get pissed off. You rage. You turn into a bear form. You swipe.
Yeah.
So now that you're raging, you add +2.
Right.
So
Okay,
it's
so
so you actually dealt 15
10
damage.
Hooray.
Or no, sorry, 10.
There it is. We were like, what?
Sorry.
Okay.
134.
Okay, so when you slash across Strahd's stomach, all you rip is cloth. And you know that your claws would have like went into his flesh, but all you rip at is cloth. And he doesn't look damaged at all besides his fucking shirt.
Well,
Dude, I'm about to Yu-Gi-Oh this motherfucker.
I'm about to need you to, because I'm outmatched a little bit in the moment.
Oh, you're about to see it go off.
Okay.
So you slash at him, and he actually catches your arm, Dragar. And he
Like a bear.
and you guys are like arm wrestling for a second. Roll strength check.
Okay.
Dude, can I Yu-Gi-Oh this dude yet?
Just wait after this, you might have to.
Because like the heart of the cards is with
Yes!
me. I think Hayden's passed out. I think Jacob's still good.
23, James. 23, James.
Hey, next time, guys, and this is my advice for when we do my Pathfinder game 2, don't get too wasted, because as a DM, it's not that fun. I'll be real. Because then it turns into Grand Theft Auto. I'm just going to be real with y'all.
Yeah, the Walkers were totally going to join your guys' side.
I kind of figured that. Too late.
God damn it, drunkos.
It's all good.
It was him. I didn't want to attack him.
Hey, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, because you used to be the one that'd be the one doing it, and now you're like, whoa, man, just calm down.
Look at them. They can't even. They're not even like sitting up.
Woo!
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, that's the level Jacob used to get when we would play. We'd be like, all right, time to stop.
Oh my God.
12 years in, let's get it.
Okay, you guys are getting destroyed now.
No, it's 23, James.
I got this.
23 damage.
That's 23 strength. 'Cause that's
Oh.
what you were.
23 strength. So you actually like overpower him, and as you guys are like kind of rolling back and forth, your bear strength kind of kicks in, and you kick away. You like throw away his fucking arm, and he just like growls towards you. He says, "You've gotten stronger. I'll give you that. No matter. I'll be better prepared next we meet. You are in my land, and you cannot escape my wrath."
I keep chasing him down and attacking more because I'm in bear form right now and I'm angry.
With that, he explodes into a swarm of bats and flees off into the night. Welcome back to Borovia.
I roared as he runs. Can I bite a bat? Can I bite a bat as he disappears? Just one. Can I take one?
You kind of nip at it as a bear, and
As I roar.
as it flies off. Okay, what does your werewolf do? Bartholomew,
Yes?
you actually saw that Strahd had the bones of Saint Andral tied to his waist.
Had like a really cool plan.
It's okay.
I kind of.
I did what now?
Yep, Strahd stole the bones.
God stole the bone.
Strahd has the bones of Saint Andral, and he just flew away. Okay, so now, we're actually gonna go. I'm gonna let Callan go first. So this is the scene now. Doru just like kind of launched on top of fucking Percy, and then Strahd came and did that thing with Dragar. Callan, what do you do?
I'm gonna cast haste on myself
Uh-huh.
and summon my falchion or scimitar and run past Duro and try and cut his head off in one sweeping motion.
So you run past Doru and you swing at him. Go ahead and roll attack.
Like with haste motion. So I'm like super fast.
Yep, roll attack.
Okay. Yeah, I know.
Besides, that kid needs to die.
17 plus, I don't know. 17. Constitution?
Did you see that?
So 18?
Just a big old bear.
All right, that's a hit. Roll damage.
Okay.
It was better showing than I
With the
did against the freaking
scimitar.
lich. Well, actually, no, not true. I actually hurt him.
3,
True. Cure wounds. It's like.
and it's got cold frost damage too, so just throwing that out there.
Yep, what's your damage?
4, 11,
Okay, Dragar, actually
16 damage.
16 damage.
Yeah.
So you're at 76? No, 66.
Okay.
Oh.
No. Russ did the damage to Doro. Oh, okay.
Duro, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got him.
Oh, we got that mixed up.
Okay, what does Piddlewick do?
Piddlewick shoots a dart at Duro.
All right, he's got to have to kind of move because Percy's standing right in his way.
Okay,
All
I
right,
do that.
go ahead and roll an attack.
Like you.
And also roll 1d100. D100.
Okay, I rolled a 2. I rolled a 6, and then whatever Piltwick stats are, because I'm having.
It's +2.
So 8.
Okay, so that's a miss, and I need you to roll 1d100.
Okay, and it's both of them, right? I roll both for the percentage dice.
Yes.
That is
80 and 3, James.
83%.
Each creature within 30 feet of you takes 1d10 necrotic damage as this black energy just explodes out of this dart. Everyone around you is going to go ahead and take 1d10 necrotic damage.
So,
Alright.
asshole. Does it work? Hey, does it work on Doru?
Everybody.
Yeah, it works on
Okay.
everybody? Okay.
And it actually heals Doru 5. You guys all take 5, and Doru heals 5.
That's why I'm not.
Does it heal me too?
Yes, it heals you as well.
Okay, so how much damage, James? Because I'm raging.
5.
Too. So I only take 3.
Yep.
And it's in bear form too, so I don't lose much.
Wait, do I get? Because I'm like 30 feet away from him. Do I get hit from that or what?
It was a 15-foot, so you guys are actually good.
Nice.
That's what I was like. I'm pretty far away. Does that hit me?
Hit me or not?
Okay.
Sure.
Trefor, what do you do?
I pull out my stake and I run up to Daru and I stab him right in the chest.
All right.
Yeah.
He obviously sees you coming, so roll
Yeah.
against me.
Get him, Trevor.
Ooh.
Wait, 19.
Oh, okay, damn. You guys just see Trefor just run up and just plunge this freaking wooden dagger into his chest. Go ahead and roll this. Roll damage. Dang. Or the wooden stake.
Yeah.
Damn. Alright, so he's at...
But doesn't it deal double damage because stake?
Oh shit.
I'll allow that. So...
40.
Whoa.
So, he doesn't have 40.
He just explodes in size and... Yeah, no. Okay. Who's next? Bartholomew, what do you do?
So I see all those vampires stay there, right, in front of the church.
Yeah, they're all like floating in front of the church. And you can actually hear people screaming from inside the fucking church.
Well, so do I? Can I run past that werewolf? What's that movement? 30 feet? Can I run as far as I can? 30 feet?
Yeah.
My boots are still
So you run up about here when all you see is just a flash like of a cape, and Strahd von Zarovich comes flying out of fucking nowhere, and there's just this cape. He just Superman punches you and bam, just smashes you. You go flying into this fucking graveyard, and he says, "Very interesting. You want to protect the church? See what you make of this." And he kind of like stands up and like straightens his back and starts levitating into the air, and he like puts his arm up into the air, and this huge red flame just explodes out of his right hand and then again in his left, and he casts Fireball, and he just launches 2 fucking fireballs, and you guys hear this guttural demonic elven words spoken from Strahd's mouth as 2 giant
Wait, can
fucking...
I read it? I have Elvish language.
You understood him. He said fucking fireball. As these giant fucking balls of fire just get launched towards the church, and the entire church just explodes into like hundreds of pieces, and there's just blood and dust and everything everywhere. And he turns towards you, and he says, "This is my land, fool."
That's
That's him.
That's me. That's
wrong target. Despite anyway, is he close enough for me to touch? Is he close enough for me to touch?
He's flying about 10, 15 feet in the air, and he said that to you, and then he explodes into a bunch of bats.
Hey.
1 second. You take some damage for getting launched into the graveyard.
The base? Yeah, I imagine that.
Nice. You take 11 damage.
Nice, not nice at all.
Okay. L, what do you do?
I didn't complete my turn yet. I just got a fucking punch. I gotta do what I do.
That's what happened. That's what happened during your turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I wanted to do.
Run up to Daru. How much health does he have?
He's at about half health.
Okay, I use 2 of my basic attacks because I'm a battle master.
Okay.
And I use my Phoenix Flame Spear and Shield. And I'm like, alright, I'm gonna hit you. Oh, I flew. You don't need to be sent to a plane.
You fiend!
You fiend.
Okay,
so I
and
use
you
my
plunge
basic
and you
attack.
plunge your spear.
18.
That's a hit. Next attack.
Oh shit. 11.
Okay, that second one missed. Go ahead and roll attack once.
1d12 plus 1d4
Plus 4.
Where's my d12? Which one is that?
Okay, and you plunge your spear into Doru as he hisses from the sound of the flaming javelin being stabbed into his flesh. Go ahead and roll damage. Top of the round, Percy. What are you gonna get? What do you do? And what does your werewolf do?
Wait, hold on. I missed my d12. D12. Give me this one.
Use yours.
Yep. Just go ahead and shout out the number when you're ready. Go ahead, Percy. What do you do?
Okay, I'm gonna sick the werewolf
9.
Strahd with skull mask.
All right, nice. And he launches up here. What does he do?
13 damage to Daru.
He's gonna try and bite into her neck, trying to infect her with lycanthropy, even though she's a vampire.
Okay, he runs up and bites. Go ahead and I'll just roll damage. It's a 1d12, let's say.
Okay.
Damn, hell yeah, you got like your little wolf. You guys are finally using the wolf. Damn, max damage.
Hell yeah.
As this thing just comes and rips Tara in her fucking dress.
Does she have to do a con save?
No, she's a vampire.
I meant because of what would lycanthropy do to a vampire, then?
Nothing.
Because it's already a vampire.
What happens if a vampire gets the lycanthrope gets infected with vampirism?
Like some underworld shit?
Yeah, some underworld shit.
That's what I'd imagine.
Yeah, we can theorize later.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm sure that's not going to be plot armor.
I will then.
Did you get the 13 damage to Daru?
Yep.
Alright, sweet.
Well, there's enough of you around him to do it. I'm going to go for the I'm going for the bride.
I'm using haste to increase my speed.
Percy, what did you do?
I then double Eldritch Blast Daru in the face.
All right, roll attack. Go ahead and roll damage. He's pretty much surrounded at this point.
Okay. 22
Damage?
Yeah.
Jesus.
She's dead.
2d12.
All right, he's barely hanging on.
Yeah, fuck him.
Okay, Callan.
I'm gonna cast firebolt right at him, at his face.
Adoru?
That'll do it.
Nice, yep, and you just end him. Go ahead and describe what happens.
Explodes into a bunch of fire.
I shoot the fireball like right at his face, and it just like melts his face like scorpion style.
Did you say fire bolt?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Like,
So
Yeah.
when as soon as he turns towards you, there's just this ball of fire that like illuminates his silhouette, and Doru turns and he whispers to himself, "I'm sorry, Father," and he explodes into a ball of fire, and his face just melts off, and he dies.
A bunch of adults just killed a child.
Okay.
and I whisper, "Your father hates you."
We're all fucked.
Okay, Dragar, what do you do?
I use, because I'm still enhanced by my speed from earlier,
Yep.
I run up to the third bride. So using my movements, and then as a bear, I'm going to attack with a claw.
Bite her head off.
Okay, roll attack.
Okay, sorry, my phone. Yeah! Wait, I might have made it. That's 13.
That is a miss.
Okay, that's one strike. Second one. That's 14.
That is a miss.
All right, and then I was gonna say I guess I could try and slam her with the bonus action.
Okay, you try to you slash miss. She sees you coming, just easily dodges out of the way.
Slam, I guess.
Try to slam. So strength.
I'm gonna go upstairs and see.
Yeah. Yes, James. That's 22.
Seven. So you actually blast her. You like slam her up against the wall, and you like press her up against this building, and she actually like is struggling in your bear claws, and she just
Struggling to get in my bear claws.
yeah. So you like pick up this vampire and slam her into the building, and then you like squeeze her. She's like wiggling in your arms, in your bear claws, and she reaches out and bites you on your neck. So you go ahead and take 8 damage.
Alright, and this is on my bear form, so that drops me to.
Okay, Trefor, what do you do? You're right here.
I run up to, who's that dude that's like creepy again?
This is Bartholomew.
I run up
I
to
did a lot of damage
Bartholomew.
with the raging James.
Whatever. And I pop a healing potion. I give it in his hand and I tell him to drink it.
How many healing potions do you have?
2.
Well, you've already used both of them.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, you ran up. You were going to give one to Lady Wachter.
But I never used it.
Okay, so you run up to L and you give him a potion?
Yes.
Do you hear that, L?
No.
Oh, hell, that's me. It's fucking me.
Oh, Bartholomew, sorry.
And it's a healing potion.
So Trevor runs up and gives you a healing potion.
I'm gonna show you.
Okay, is that your turn, Trev?
Yep.
Okay. What does Piddlewick do, Callan?
Callan, what did you say, feather?
No, we went to touch it before.
Okay, skipped. All right, Percy, what do you do? Actually, now it's now it's L's turn. Sorry, Jeepers.
Elsewhere. Okay. Good question. How much did Bartholomew heal?
He hasn't healed yet.
Okay. I'm gonna run up to where top left, where the other guy is.
Up here.
Yep.
So that'll be a dash. That'll take your whole action.
Okay, and then I use my extra action as an attack. Can I use that and
No,
still-
because you took the dash action, so your action's gone. You have a bonus action left.
Okay.
If you don't want to dash, you'll get about right here.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the double dash. I'm gonna dash up to there.
Okay.
I'll use brandishing smite on the lady.
So you can't cast a smite because you can only use a divine smite after an attack hits.
Okay, never mind. I'm right there then.
All right, so that's your turn. Okay, top of the round, Percy. What do you do?
Blah, blah, blah. I shall command the werewolf to keep attacking the bride.
Okay, the werewolf swings at the vampire. Go ahead and roll attack.
Like a 12.
That's a miss. Second attack.
Oh, natural 20.
Natural 20. Nice. Go ahead and roll damage. 1d12.
So I rolled an 8, so times 2, 16.
No, I don't see it.
Hey, you can call me a reaper or something.
All right. What do you do, Percy?
What I do, I then step up and try and Eldritch Blast her as well.
Get about right here and go ahead and launch an attack.
That's a 15.
That's direct damage. Direct hit. Roll damage.
Boy, that's a 2d10. Oh. 17 damage.
So the werewolf attacking the bride and then they're raging bear.
Oh, the werewolf's going batshit crazy?
On the bride, and I'm going batshit crazy on the other side.
Okay. All right, Callan, what do you do?
I'm still using haste, right? It lasts for a couple rounds.
I think it lasts for 1 minute, so yeah, like 10 rounds.
Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, I'm gonna just zoop real quick up to the chick with the face mask.
Over here.
I'm gonna use my sword and slash at her with my sword, along with like the cold damage.
Damn. Roll attack.
And then I'm gonna also tell Percy to follow me, so he's like right behind me. Well, I'll do that here.
What?
You mean Piddlewick?
Fiddlewick, yeah.
Oh, I was like,
Fiddlewick, my bad.
You're good.
19.
That's a hit. Roll damage.
Okay.
Okay. Dragar, you'll be up next.
20 hits, 20 points.
Damn. All right, she's hurting.
Okay. And then Petalek is going to shoot another dart. He's going to shoot one at that crazy bitch, too.
Damn. Okay, roll attack. And then I'm going to need a D100.
Okay, I rolled a 12.
Okay, so that's a miss. And I need a D100.
That's a 91.
If you die within the next minute, you immediately come back to life. Okay.
Wait, I love this fucking crazy magic shit.
So you are immune to death for the first round, for this next round.
I mean,
Fuck yeah.
I take full advantage of that, right? Freaking
Well,
yeah.
is it just Petalek or is it me, Callan?
He shot the dart, and I'll say it gives it to you.
Okay.
I mean, you are the master of the dolls.
Okay.
He shot you with a dart, and it stuck into your ass, and then you started feeling.
Okay.
Indestructible.
Yeah.
So I can take.
He like
this
injects like this venom into you or some shit.
So.
I gotta love wild magic.
50,000
No,
damage and
backfires.
necrotic damage. Oh, but you're immune to death.
Okay, so next up is going to be Dragar. What do you do?
To go for the attacking of the beautiful, lovely vampiric bride again. I'm gonna go for the.
Okay, so you're sitting there kind of holding her down. I need a strength check.
I have advantage because I'm still raging.
Okay.
So like.
James, I will say I have not gone in a hot minute.
Cool.
Yeah, you're at the end of the round.
Yeah, that was a rolled 18, James.
I never go after you.
No, she's not moving unless you roll higher than that.
Okay, yep. So she's struggling, and you get to make an attack.
Yeah, first one is gonna.
I'm trying to see.
I'm going for bite first.
So for the first part of your action, you're sitting there holding her, so you only get one more attack. So you're gonna bite, and what's your attack?
Sorry, that was 17.
All right, that's a hit. Roll damage. Okay, Bartholomew, you feel inspired, and you get to go next.
Sweet. I want to run as far as I can with my regular movement.
That's 12 damage, James, plus
Okay.
the rage damage.
Okay, where do you want to go? Right about here, Bartholomew?
Yep.
Okay.
Swap on your socks real fast.
So,
'Cause I found the magic.
No, Trev, I don't want to change my socks. It's the most random question I've ever heard in my life.
Well,
Sit
I-
down,
I
please.
have one of your matching socks.
what I want to do.
You said 12?
Oh, yeah.
Can you please pay attention, Trev? Like, come on. Why are you asking me about
What
my
I want to
socks?
do is I want to touch the ground next to me and cast my last hollow. And with it, I want to add the effect.
Shh, okay. You actually see Valenta, one of Strahd's wife, the masked one. She kind of like squeaks over, and she's kind of like coming towards you. But you cast Hollow Ground.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Everlasting rest, so dead bodies can't be turned undead.
Okay, and the ground around in this little blip is holy now.
60 feet is holy. Yep. In front of the church, essentially, it's holy.
It's gonna hurt
Okay,
them.
and they can't willingly step inside of it.
You can't. They have. I think if they're inside of it, they have a disadvantage. Hold on.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, so moving right along. Percy just went. Dragar went. Trefor.
What about L?
Yeah, you'll be next. Trefor.
Can I run up to the bride that the second bride? Not the one that Dragar's at.
This one?
Yep.
Okay.
And stab it with my wooden dagger right in the chest.
All right, she sees you coming. Roll against me. Did you guys hear that?
Yep.
Ooh, 17.
She sees you coming and grabs your spear, your wooden stake, and you're like plunging it toward her, and she actually grabs it, flips it around, and all of your weight comes splashing down, and you stab yourself with your wooden stake.
But it's only a 1d4.
Roll damage.
But I also have...
And with that, she turns into a swarm of bats and disappears.
Dude.
Damn it.
We
Wait,
almost had
would
it.
that also...
Roll your damage. All right,
Literally.
you take 1 damage.
I wonder if
It was a wooden stake. It's not too much anyway. Okay. All right, Elle, what do you do?
So where everybody's at in the top left, I run up there. I'm gonna do 2 of my basic attacks, my basic, plus my Great Battlemaster, and I'm gonna cast a spell after it.
Okay,
My
what are
first-
you doing?
So 2 basic attacks and then a spell.
Okay, so how many sorcery points do you have left?
You have 0 because you use them all to get your spell slots back.
Yeah, but I still have 1 spell slot left in my second spell, and then
But you
1 in
can
my
only
third.
use your bonus action for spells if you have sorcerer points left.
Exactly.
Oh, that's right.
So
Never
all you
mind,
can
my
do
bad.
right now is run up and attack.
Yep, so I got 2 basic attacks versus the lady on the left.
All right, you run up and roll attack.
28
28?
for the first one.
How are you rolling a 28?
19 plus 9 proficiency.
Okay. So you obviously hit. Go ahead and roll for the second attack. You just come in and blast her off the side with your freaking lance.
And then 24.
Okay, both attacks plunge into her. She's being held down by this giant bear, and you just kind of expertly like come in and stab her twice. Go ahead and roll damage twice.
Okay, that's 1d12 plus 1d4 plus 4. So D12.
And as you're rolling your damage, she like disappears into a bunch of bats again, and reappears behind you and attempts to grab onto you. I need a strength check after your damage.
Even dead doesn't manage
11 plus.
the hollow ground.
So I did 15 and 17 for damage. And then a what check?
A strength.
Okay.
So
So
she's advantage.
plus modifier 14 for strength check.
Okay, she overpowers you and exposes your neck and just bites onto your throat and rips. And now your throat is just exploded. Now your throat is ripped out and you and you can't breathe. And you just like drop to your knees as she like grabs your head and just punches you into the back of the head as you drop to the ground. You're at 1 HP, barely alive. The Strahd's bride kind of stands over you and says, "You are nothing," and disappears.
Damn.
And after that, you guys kind of just are like breathing there heavily, and all of these bats are flying around this burnt, destroyed fucking church as all the bats fly off into the night.
I roar at everything because I'm just still pissed off and in a bear form.
Dragar roars as we get like a expanded out view of Valaaki, the burning city, being completely destroyed under the red moon. And that is where we're going to end our session.
Nice. Bravissimo.
Let's just get something very clear, James. I'm still in bear form and I'm not leaving it yet. Just so we're clear that I'm ending the session in bear form.
Okay. So I like Roll20 a lot. The thing that I'm noticing is it slows combat way the fuck down.
It does a little, yeah.
Other than that, I really fucking like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been pretty cool.
And we had
Very
quite a
cool
few
visual.
encounters, so it's not
Yeah.
like it was that much slowed down.
Plus, I can see how many hit points, how somebody has what, and then I can tell where I'm at.
Yeah, I like that too, but you know, like I said, just the fucking I don't know, I need to figure out how like to do initiative maybe. I don't know.
And James,
Yeah.
I think initiative might be better on Roll20.
Yeah, and Roll20, yeah. So there's no confusion.
Yeah, what were you saying?
I was saying I'm making sure I keep out down temporary hit points and all this. Wild shape. I'm making sure I'm adding all that up correctly. So I'm loving this barbarian raging in animal form, temporary hit points, half damage. I'm liking this combo. Very
Hell
much.
yeah.